Twitter says that a video that was posted by Chrystia Freeland has been manipulated, and now legal counsel for the Conservative Party is asking for an immediate investigation into that video.
On August 22nd, Deputy PM Chrystia Freeland shared a series of tweet threads, one in French and then one in English. The tweets contained a video of opposition leader Mr. O'Toole from his leadership campaign. However, not long after posting the video, Twitter first flagged the French version and then the English version with a manipulated media warning. The videos contain spliced together clips that appear to flow from one another as consecutive sentences, and has a large chunk of Mr. O'Toole's full answer cut out. Here's the video that Chrystia Freeland tweeted out.
Would you be prepared to allow provinces to experiment with real healthcare reform, including the provision of private, for-profit, and non-profit healthcare options inside of universal coverage?
Yes. Now I'll elaborate a little bit more. We can't have just one old model that is increasingly becoming inefficient, and we have to find public-private synergies, and that capital will come in to drive efficiencies. I've run on this for several years now.
When asked by the media, the Prime Minister's response was for individuals to watch the entire video, as they did end up sharing the full YouTube link at the bottom of their tweet thread. And here's that for those who want to watch it.
Would you be prepared to allow provinces to experiment with real healthcare reform, including the provision of private, for-profit, and non-profit healthcare options inside of universal coverage?
Yes. Now I'll elaborate a little bit more. I refer to my previous leadership quite regularly. Our team now calls that the warm-up, because we're going to win this one. But I also ran on this principle, Kate, because if we're expecting innovation and more choice and better performance, we can't have just one old model that is increasingly becoming inefficient because of the amazing new drugs that are dragging some of the funds into other areas in our healthcare system, especially biologics, which the Trudeau government also messed up in terms of the NAFTA negotiations. If we want to see that innovation, we have to find public-private synergies and make sure that universal access remains paramount. And I actually praised what Brad Wall did with respect to diagnostic imaging, because he's actually making sure that wait times for everyone go down as a result of the investment by the private sector to make sure there are more diagnostic imaging machines. I thought that was a brilliant move to show the public at large there's going to be an overall benefit because everyone's wait times will go down, but people will be able to access services, and that capital will come in to drive efficiencies, drive innovation. In fact, there was a decision in Quebec, the Charuli decision, that says it's a right for Canadians. Now, because it was a civil code, not everyone applies it across the country. It is certainly, if the same issue came to the Supreme Court, there's no way they could say the state can prevent people, as you said, the communist China example. So let's try and do it in a way that's fair, measured, and keep the public with us. I've run on this for several years now, and I do think in the 905 my region, people are open to it, provided we don't let the Liberals define us. We have to have someone that can defend these principles and these ideas. And I think in this race, I'm the only one who can.
At the end of the day, should it be okay for politicians to share doctored media during an election? We understand politics is politics, but we trust that our politicians aren't going to outright deceive us when they share content. What do you make of this incident? Share and let us know.